Here's how we play the A major chord, which I recommend we play in this fashion, and it sounds like this. Some people will be more familiar with this fashion of playing an A major chord, and we can also play this same A major chord with the 3 weaker fingers and also with 1 finger. For about 20 to 25% of people, one of those other ways can actually be better for you. This way of fretting an A enables easier chord changes not only to the E major chord, but also it enables that same pivot finger for the next chord, a D major. But first of all, how do we play this? The index finger goes at fret 2, string 3, and we need that a little further back so that we can fit the middle finger in directly above it and the 3rd finger below. We then strum, we're not wanting any dead strings, from string 5. I can also get a pen or a pencil between the palm of my hand and the bottom of the guitar where string 1 is, which guarantees that string 1 rings out even with my thumb a little bit higher. Still move on if your chords aren't ringing out perfectly, but what can we do to make sure we're making this A major chord ring out perfectly? It all starts with sitting back in your chair, elbow in, fingers right on their tips, thumb not over the top, a little bit lower than you might otherwise be positioning your hand, and make sure you're not hitting string 1 with the underside of your palm. If this doesn't ring out when you pick every string, you might have to adjust the pressure and press down a little bit harder only when you're picking. Finally, let's have a look at how to change between the E major and A major chords, which will enable you to play a lot of songs and play along to the jam tracks that we have coming up. Starting off with the E major chord, that was 1, 2, 3 like this. We want to lift off the middle finger and the 3rd finger together, slide the 1st finger over to the 2nd fret, have that middle finger above, 3rd finger below, and strum. And only be pressing down just before you strum. We're going to have to do this nice and slow to build it up. When we move back, middle finger off and 3rd finger off together as a pair, slide or scooch back to that 1st fret. There's our E major chord, but working towards lifting off together, scooch and pressing down together. Over time, you'll be able to feel it. And you'll be able to just look down and get that instinct without even looking. Then do the same thing, but strum every time. But do that as a separate exercise because you'll have to press down harder. Just see how many of those you can do. When you're moving, as a final point, you can relax, unsqueeze when that 1st finger has to move. Try not to keep the same pressure on that 1st finger when we're sliding it because it will hurt more. This should form the first part of your practice routine every time you pick up your guitar for the next few days.